Hi everyone, welcome back to Crochet Rocks. Tracy here, and this is the latest edition of Crochet Now, and there are 3 mags for only $8.99. So straight away this one's £1 cheaper than all of the others that I've bought recently, and there are supposedly 3 magazines in here. So we'll have a look. We've got Plus Official Care Bears pattern, which just about see a logo of Care Bears, 65 patterns for every level. And this is a When I Grow Up book, you can see through here. And there are another couple of books in there, so there are 3. Thousands of Ways to Mix and Match. We've got Must Have Hooked on Style magazine plus Dress Up doll book. Brand new Crochet Along, Start Your Blanket Tonight. And the Care Bears that we've already mentioned. So here's Hooked on Style. We'll get to that obviously once we get in. So if you haven't already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. If you hit that notification bell to all, you won't get all. They don't do that these days. You're lucky to get any. So chances are you might get one now and then. You never know. Possible. So I'm almost in. Okay, we'll put that over there out of the way. And we'll have a look. So first of all, we've got this one, When I Grow Up. So this is the mix and match dolls, I guess. Okay, so we've got the usual magazine. And then we have this one, which is the Hooked on Style with Karen and Red Heart. So very American. We will start with the book. And straight away, we've got Find Your Crochet Spark with Laura from Happy Berry Crochet and Strawberry. We've got a Care Bears backpack. That's super cute, isn't it? Does say it's super cute. It's not lying. One Ball Makes. That's a bit odd. I don't know what that's all about. Look like donuts. If you can hear sounds of DIY, we have just come back from Comic-Con and some days away, and Gary has been itching to get back out there with his power tools. So if you can hear sounds of cutting, paving slabs or whatever, do apologise. Anyway, plus the latest trends, new techniques, expert advice and so much more. Amazing Amigurumi. Not a clue what that is. Seahorse, I would say, but not sure. Can you say that by the tail? Maybe. Crochet Along. Wow, very busy. Reminds me of one that's been in another magazine, though. They had one that was all kind of spring flowers and stuff like that. Quick make patterns, summer inspiration on trend designs, crochet yourself happy, 65 delightful patterns. So let's have a look. First page is always an ad and the second page is always the hello. So this is a little bit more of what we got. So I do believe that's a seahorse. We shall see. My powers of identification in these matters leave a lot to be desired, I have to say. Want to say that's a koala. Could be a mouse. It's probably a mouse. Anyway, we've got this here kind of cardigan, summery one without buttons or anything like that, just a slip over. We've got a scarf with all those, it looks like fretwork now. And don't know what that is. I think they're berries actually. Ah, yeah, strawberries. They look like strawberries from now. Anyway, let's get in. This is Rebel 4-ply, and it's got some pretty colours, I have to say. Quite nice. I'll have to look into that when I do my next Kinko. What's new? Check out the latest news from the crochet community. Stylecraft has launched a refreshing new yarn just in time for summer, soft pastel. Yeah, if they've got stock, just saying. New yarn alert. Yarnsmiths has captured enchanting spirit of our furry friends. There's so many furry yarns on the market. I've got some lovely furry yarns in my shop. And this one, this looks like the Stylecraft Squeeze Me yarn because of those colours. They've got some really vibrant, it is it, I'm sure, because this is apple. They've got so many colours in that. That is beautiful. Anyway, I don't know. Might be. And if it says Crochet Society, they probably made it for them. Follow your passion. What is this? Instagram is full of inspirational knitters, crocheters and influencers, and there are the three to follow this month. Oh, okay. So they kind of showcase 3 out of however many thousand there are. Show us your makes. I do love a bag puss. But this is where readers... it's sponsored by Signet, this page. Another advert. It is kind of fretwork, isn't it? And it's got circles, like open circles and a honeycomb kind of design around it. So this is called, oh, hang on, bobble stitch. Can't see any bobble stitches there. Well, I see the reverse of a bobble, in fact. Oh, hang on, maybe there's bobbles at the bottom. This is called Oriana Glow Wrap. Little orbs of light float across this lovely lightweight wrap. Yeah, edged in bobbles. Okay, so to be honest with you, it's not very wide as a wrap, is it? It's a bit short, scarf-like. I don't know where a scarf ends and a wrap begins, but this is by Heather C. Gibbs. It's nice. It's got a few colours in it. Ooh. So this squiggly kind of, looks like snakes and ladders sort of thing. It's called an amoeba throw. There's a picture of it. Squiggly design made by colours. Okay, so it's a DK 4mm. They're using Bellissima, which it's kind of hard to get now. It's been, I don't know if they're phasing it out or just, I don't know what they're doing with it. Joe Capstick. This is by. This is the Care Bear backpack. It's made with DK and a 3.5mm crochet hook. It kind of, hang on, it does look like it's made with a chenille yarn, doesn't it? Well, the only people that actually really make a chenille in DK are Starcraft. But this is saying it's made by Crochet Society Cuddly Craft DK. It just seems to me that might be where they get it from, just saying. But it's like a zippy at the top and backpack sides. Wow. Alison Holloway has made this Happy Striped Sun Top. Not really sure. I think about this. If I had a daughter, I wouldn't make it for her. That's all I can say about it, really. This is Alison Holloway, as I said. It's a light cotton top, perfect for little ones to play in the summer and easily machine washable because it's made with Serdar Cotton DK. Not my cup of tea, I must say. This is Sophia the unicorn. Oh, well, there you go, it's a unicorn. How can it be a unicorn? It doesn't have any legs. See what I mean? This is why I struggle identifying. Hello, Gary. Hang on a minute. I'm back. He just needed the key for his shed. So how the heck can this be a unicorn? She may look like a seahorse to some, but Sophia is hiding a magical secret underneath her rainbow hair. And this is Sarah Munro. What is she hiding underneath her rainbow hair then? Because it does look like a seahorse to me. It's a sea unicorn, I guess. Okay, well, that's different. Sea unicorn. Sarah Munro has designed this one, but it does look like a seahorse. This is why I have trouble identifying things. It doesn't help when it actually does look like other things, if you know what I mean. That threw me completely, guys. Lauren Willis has designed the cover cardigan. It's called Prism, this cardigan. And we've got lots of diagrams. Like this is the back, the front. And we've got an extra small up to a 5XL. So good size-wise, but it's just kind of a baggy, flouncy, sort of romantic-looking, summery cardi. There you go. Extra small up to a 5X. They put that chart on there twice. Berry sweet cushion. So squishy, sweet and good enough to eat. I don't recommend it. This cushion is sure to be your new favourite piece. And hey, Barker is the designer of this. And we also have a blanket. I don't know if that's also hers. It's pictured with it, so I would have thought so. We'll see when we get there. But this is made with a super chunky, this here. Let's go on to the next thing. Crocheting the trends. Yeah, okay. Crocheting the trends. Anything there grabbing you guys? We've got cardies, we've got bags, and we've got a dress that's like a cover up. And this one here, it reminds me, there was a girl on Emmerdale that wore crochet tops all the time. She worked behind the bar and I can't remember her name now. But yeah, that reminded me of her for some reason. We have more. Gary is lugging cement through the house, guys. If you wonder what that crashing was, if you did hear it, that is. I picked a good time to record, didn't I? Fan and Feather Cowl by Zoe Potrak. I've done feather and fans. I was going to do a tutorial on it. I still might yet. We'll see. But it's just a cowl made with it. And Happy Space Crochet Along Part 1. So this is the new Crochet Along then. So you've got it in a couple of different colours here. Rosina Plain has designed this. It's kind of plants, I guess you could say. Just different plants. And there's the chart. I thought for a minute we had that wonderful page of puzzles, but no. Don't do that in these crochet magazines. When you subscribe, you get a free Yarnsmith's blanket bundle to make that in this colour, obviously. And how much will it cost? Let's see. $79.99 for 13 issues, or $19.99 for every 3 months. Coming in the next issue, you get to make this guy. I'm not saying what it is. I'm just going to keep quiet about it. Oh, it can't be coming in this next issue. It's this one, surely. Look. I'm a bit confused now. That's this one. Maybe that's next one. Okay. Very confusing. Never mind. Stop confusing me, magazines. Toadstool Twins. Doesn't take much. This is by Sashio Ishii. Toadstool Twins, if you like those little guys. They're made with 4-ply and a 3mm hook. You don't have to use the hook, the recommended yarn. You can use whatever you want, I should think. Crochet Notebook. Now this is the bit by Happy Berry, or Laura, as she is known to many of us, giving us a pep talk on how we can find our glow, even during the darkest times. Okay, that's pretty cool, isn't it? I like this. This is Sam Sabido. That's a very nice dress. It is. That's cool. You can make it a little longer if you don't want to show off quite so much of your thighs. And this goes from an extra small to a 5XL, so really good size-wise. That's cool. I'd have to make the arms a bit longer. Got bingo wings, guys. Just saying. You know, got to hide those babies. Anyway, Hooked by Robin. Wow. We've got a bit about Hooked by Robin. Get to know her. Exciting new stitches and so much more with Robin. Well, you know, we all do those stitches. That's the thing. That's all I'm saying on the subject. We all kind of do the same stuff in a way. But, you know, power to her. I'm glad she's in there. Hey Barker did do the blanket as well. That's cool. So she's the one with the strawberry vibe. And this is the modern granny stitch. And she's used Karen Simply Soft for it, like an Aran yarn. It's a picnic blanket. How dare she make a picnic blanket? That's my idea. But this is the chart, if you want to see how she's put that together. Sweet as can be. Join us as we jump on the sweetest trend this summer with our latest picks. So what? Strawberries are the latest trend. Oh, they're always there for summer, aren't they? Wouldn't be Wimbledon without strawberries. So this is a crochet along, Kerry's journal. I don't know if it's a crochet along. It just says crochet along for the sake of it. I'm very much looking forward to hosting our annual spring crochet along. Okay, maybe. Haven't seen it yet though, unless it's that one. That's not that one, is it, that we've just seen? No. Okay. I find this magazine quite confusing this week. They sort of plant things in there without much explanation, I find. Get totally hooked. Subscribe to the next Crochet Society today. Done it once. I'm not sure that I'd want to do it again. How much is it costing this time around? It was quite cheap when I did it. I don't know. It doesn't say, does it? It just never bodes well, does it, when they don't tell you how much something costs. If they, it should be up front, right there, how much it costs. Never mind, move on. Oh, it's a book club. Let's have a look what we got. Creative Modern Crochet. So we've got this really lovely, looks like the wheat sheaf stitch bag. You'd have to line that, or everything be might falling out the holes. We've got what looks like a doormat and baskets, a wall hanging, and oh look, a vegetable rack. That must be hanging, surely. But yeah, kind of cool ideas. We've got a frame for a mirror. You could also use that as a frame for a picture. But as a little bit of a taster from it, we have this wall hanging. I'm not keen on wall hangings, as you may know, if you've watched me for any length of time. I just don't see... Christmas, yes, I'd get them, but it's a mouse, guys. It's a mouse. Oh, this is Meadow Flower, the Mouse, by Jordan Graham and Mike Scriven. How did two of them come to design this? Anyway, embroider the eyes with black yarn if you intend to give this toy to a child. Why not personalise this toy for loved ones by stitching the colour of the flower to represent their favourite bloom? I don't know that many children have a favourite bloom. But anyway, this is quite a cute mouse, which also doubles as a koala in my mind. Well, I kind of recognised it as a mouse, either or sort of thing. I never said I was good at identifying amigurumis. In fact, I well know that my amigurumi identifying skills leave a lot to be desired. Anyway, there's the back view. It's quite cute. Now this, we've all done this, haven't we? A nice chevron ripple blanket by Jane Shaya. Yeah. I don't know how to pronounce. I'd say Zaya. I don't know though. I could be wrong. I'm wrong on most things. So yeah, Oh, what's this? A citrus slice coverlet. They come up with the most amazing names for things, don't they? It's kind of a cape by Elizabeth Garcia Calcas. It's a coverlet. Well, there we go. We've got a new word. This is Mi Amor Pashmina. A pashmina. Okay, we called it a wrap earlier, or a scarf. Now we've got a pashmina. Okay, what's the difference? A millimetre maybe, I don't know. I'm just being facetious. Standard abbreviations and all of the UK terms and US terms. This is what's coming in the next one. We've got Moomin's. Moomin's stitch marker. Is it a stitch marker? Looks like it. Moomin stitch marker and hook. And a Moomin set. That's a luxury Moomin set. There's nothing else Moomin there, is there? I can't see that they've got Moomins in there. Just summer stuff. Finally, we've got some... I wonder if we get rid of the drab colours. No, maybe not. We won't get rid of the drab colours. What's gone wrong with summer this year, guys? Oh, we've got some Moomins. We do have some Moomins. A free blanket bundle when you subscribe, as they said before. I don't know, it looks like a mouse again. I mean, it could be. What do you think? Is it a mouse? Tell me what you think. We'll find out next week. Rosina Plain, a little bit about Crochet Society again. Well, obviously, they're going to be pushing that because it's theirs. I love that pattern. I've got it in my shop. I just love that pattern so much. Okay, let's have a look at these then. We'll start with When I Grow Up. Okay, let's position this. So thousands of ways to mix and match. So you're obviously going to make Dolly, and then you can make all the clothes. That's what I reckon. Because I think the Dolly pattern should be quite universal, even though there are several Dollies. Maybe not. Look, we've got Greg the geologist, Betty the biologist, Fred the firefighter, and Penelope the pilot. And this is Kate McCauley, Make Me Roar. Marnie, the marine biologist, and Arnie, not the Schwarzenegger, he's an astronaut. And I'm just using Crochet Society yarn just to give them an extra plug. When I grab up basic patterns, so yeah, there you go. Basic pattern for the Dolly. And then you get, once you've done that, I guess you do hair. Yeah, you've got short hair, longer hair. So that's it. The Dolly's finished. We've got Greg the geologist, so we can make his fabulous kind of clothes here. And then we've got Betty the geologist. Biologist. We've got geology on the brain. I love her bun. And what we got here? Meet the designer. Just to meet the designer bit. Quite a bit about her. Then Marnie, the marine biologist. She's even swimming. The oxygen tanks could make for a great jetpack for a scientist, for a future secret agent. Yeah, if you like. So you could make them into a jetpack. Yeah, just so to show they haven't lost their children's sense of adventure. Fred the firefighter. And more Crochet Society plugging. Penelope the pilot. I like her little epaulets. And there we go. And it's got headphones on. I thought it was her hair for a minute. I thought she was channeling her inner Princess Leia, but no. Arnie the astronaut. Okay, we've seen Arnie before. And more Crochet Society plugin. And more Crochet Society plugin. They never used to do yarn of their own when I did mine. You know, they had the odd bit that had Crochet Society on it. But it's made by other people and just, you know, branded for them. The basics then. Oh, the holding your hook, the working in the round, the amigurumi kind of help and stuff. And that's the end of that one. So let's have a look on Hooked on Style. Hooked on, so I've just made that bag. Similar. Yes, I did. For my Year of Granny Squares. The Year of Granny Squares, one a week. Working on this one for this week. But I've just made a bag that is that shape. Wow, I've just made, oh my God, I've just made a Mary Quant inspired square that looks amazingly. Am I trendy or am I trendy, guys? Because you saw me open this, I've not seen it before. But they're just copying me, man. I can't believe that. I can't believe that. I really can't. There's several now that times it's happened. I keep opening magazines and finding my stuff, which isn't done by me, of course. Beaming Heart Pullover. Show your love with this striking jumper. I actually quite like that, but not long enough for my tummy. But, you know, that's just me. But that's nice. I quite like that. It's different. What's the sizes? Does it say? Not yet. Maybe a bit later. No, still not saying. Not saying. Must say it somewhere, surely. Can't see it. I'm looking. Ah, doesn't say, does it? How strange. So, do we have even sizing? We've got 3XL, so extra small up to a 3XL, but extra small and small are the same. Medium to large, extra large, 2, 3 and 3XL. So yeah, they've got like little size ranges, and this one was by Red Heart. And it's got our hearts on it. I should have made it red. Just saying. So this is the Serenity bag by Red Heart. again, very similar to the one I made, although mine was made with 3 squares, just larger. And we have the Happy Hexy cardigan, which is everywhere, everywhere, absolutely everywhere. I've not made one myself because I don't like the bagging. I think they look scruffy on me, that's why. So Field of Flowers cushion, seen these a million times everywhere. Yeah, one of the first things I ever kind of had a go at making was a miniature version of a cushion, but I didn't have all these gaps, so yeah. And then, I can't believe this one. I don't believe it. I wanted a 5 flat. It's different to mine, I think. Is sort of seemingly more holy than mine. But I just wanted something that was, when I looked at it, it inspired me to, like, Mary Quant inspired flower for retro thing. And then, wowza. Yeah, it's quite funny, really. But not at the same time. Colour crazy scarf. All these different ways to mix and match colours. And I don't know, but how do you feel about one checkered bit in it rather than 2 or none? I don't know. But this is by Red Heart. I haven't seen much by Karen yet. So this one is a bright stripes jumper. Bit of a baggy sleeve for me, but there you go. Maybe we're on to the Karen section now. I don't know. This goes from a extra small to a 4 to 5XL. Yeah, advert for their yarn. No, we're still on Red Heart. That's quite nice. It reminds me of something that I've... Sorry about the banging. That I have in my patterns in my shop by Stylecraft. Was it? No, hang on. Am I wrong? Serdar. They did a range of festival wear. And they had a jacket like that. But I'm just looking at that square, thinking, is it the same as mine? I don't believe that. I really don't. It's just thrown me completely. It has. Bucket hat, a checkered one, and the abbreviations. So there we go. It was all Red Heart as far as I could see much in the way of anything Karen, unless they're just... I know it's the same company these days, isn't it? So this is the magazine. It's quite action-packed, don't you think? Full of amigurumis that I didn't identify too well, or any of them. And you've got your dollies and the clothes. You've got Care Bears and lots of kind of almost my patterns. Anyway, what do you think of these? Do you like this? But as you know, this is $8.99, so straight away cheaper than the others. And but most of those patterns, as we all know, you can get free on YouTube, especially from Crochet Rocks. But no, most of them, I would say, you can find for free. So they're not showing, apart from maybe, I don't know, the dollies, they're not showing you much that you couldn't just find. I mean, everybody makes these, don't they? I've seen 20 million hexy cardigan patterns on YouTube. They're everywhere. So I don't think there's a great deal you can't find on YouTube in this magazine, but that's just my opinion. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to watch the next one, which is Crochet Classics. It's a bookazine. I'll see you guys on that one. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye for now.